Hey everyone and welcome back to some more Frostpunk. So, our expedition is coming back with some rescued people, and while we wait for them, we can work on other things. So, next up we are going to need a sawmill, because we will run out of wood in the wood crates. We got... how much left? We got 76 left in here, 120, yeah, that's definitely not a lot. And then we'll need coal. How much coal do we still have, because that's pretty important. 50 in here, 322... yeah, that's not so much. Oh yeah, there are more piles, 300, 500. Alright, so coal is going to be a slightly lower priority. Not by much, because we will still run out. But first, wood. Our research is about to finish, so that will improve the hunter's performance. Or efficiency. Let's speed this up a little bit. And it's about to get colder. But that shouldn't be a huge problem. I guess we'll see about that. We should be prepared though. Scouts return to the city. We got 9 engineers, 3 children and 22 workers. So now we are going to need food for them, which is why I built the second hunter's hut. Because all these people need to eat. Reunions. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships. But shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They surely help us find our footing. Yeah, I'm sure they will. So, let's send our expedition elsewhere. We can go to the observatory. We can go to the gloomy cave. I might actually go to the cave. There should be some materials in there, so off we go. And back to the city. Now we need to watch our food. We do have the soup, so I'm not too worried about the food. Search for others. Yes, we will, don't worry. So, how's research? It should be done very soon. That will unlock the sawmill. Right now we are in the middle of the night, so obviously need to wait. And we should probably get more shelters up, because this is not quite enough. But one step at a time, we only got 28 wood right now. And I guess we should assign people to some jobs, so hold on. More workers to the wood crates. Coal shouldn't be a big problem. How much coal are we actually gathering right now? Well, not that much, but it should be fine. This pile is about to run out. We'll assign them to the next one. Alright, that works, and it's minus 40 degrees right now. It is getting colder with each day. Are we done with that research yet? Oh, and now we can see that this building needs to be at least chilly inside to work. So, we can enable the heater, and that should fix it. Same with this one. We will enable the heater. And that should make it fine. Now, about that research. We are working on it. We still got some unemployed people. Can we get more steel somewhere? There should still be some available, yes, right here. So let's gather some of that. Might as well, we will need it. And we got a new event. Double rations for kids. In the wake of recent child workers' accident, the parents argued that we could give working children double rations to make them stronger and help prevent injuries. I suppose we could, but food is going to be a problem eventually. Hope will rise. Actually, our hope is below 50% right now. Okay, sure. I'm feeling generous. But if you guys run out of food, don't come complaining to me. Coal pile depleted, yep, that's the one. We'll send more people to the other. We got 500 coal, so that's not really an issue. Come on, give me that sawmill already. We've been waiting long enough. Come on. There it is. Alright, so now we can research something else and, you know, actually build the sawmill. We don't need the coal thumper just yet, we still got hundreds of coal. We could get something else. We could go for faster gathering. We could go for steelworks. We could also unlock the next tier. Hothouse is pretty useful. Heating. I don't think we need a generator upgrade just yet. We will need it eventually, but not yet. We need 8 hours to upgrade to the next tier, and it will use 50 wood. You know what, let's do it, especially since we just unlocked the sawmill. Meaning 50 wood shouldn't be a big problem. Alright, we'll do that then. And now we need to build the sawmill. Let's take a look then. We got a lot of frozen trees up here. We also got a lot of frozen trees down here. Okay then. Well, let's take a look. Oh yeah, first we need 10 wood. Alright then, we should be gathering wood. We got 49 still left in the wood crates. And we can still send more people. Alright, that will do. Carry on then. Mild frostbite. Yeah, that's going to happen when it's minus 40 degrees. One of our people has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if people have to work in such cold. Consider signing the radical treatment or sustain life law. Yeah, we will actually do that. So now we have a choice. We can go either for sustain life or for radical treatment. If we go for sustain life, the gravely ill will be kept alive but untreated in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly, discontent will rise slightly, the gravely ill will not be treated and remain a burden, and they will take up beds in medical posts. But then we'll be able to unlock and build the care house a little bit later. We could go for radical treatment, which means they will be treated in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly, but 30% of the gravely ill treated in medical posts will be left as amputees. So I'm actually thinking going for the care house might be better. Let's get sustain life for now and then we'll go for the care house. Now about that sawmill. We can build it. So let's take a look. I think we'll just need another road. Yeah, we'll just extend the one we have. Not really a big problem. So hold on, first let's check the street placement, because that also requires wood. We can't just build it right here, like this. Well, actually, how much wood is that going to be? Minus 10. Minus 9, minus 8. Alright, let's do it. We'll just wait a moment to get 10. Here. Now we can build the sawmill. And yes, we will need more shelters, but one step at a time. Wood is a little bit more important at the moment. Yes, it's still under construction, I'm aware of that, thanks. Here, that will do. Just need to finish the street. And can we place a few more tents? We should be able to. Once we get the wood, I suppose. Carry on then. We still got over 200 food. Okay, at least one more tent right here. Yes, we are out of wood. Tell me something new. It will get warmer in 2 days. Alright, we're here. So let's explore the gloomy cave. Beset by beasts. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from a cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off one by one and feasting on them. Sites discovered. Crash site. Leave the birds alone. The birds will kill the survivors. Risk attacking the birds. People in the cave will leave. Scouts will escort them to our city if they survive. Okay. Well then, I suppose we can try? I don't feel like we need more people right now, but... we are already here, would be a bit of a waste doing nothing. Alright, sure, let's risk attacking the birds. We had to help the survivors. When our scouts attacked the birds, the people in the cave joined them, and together they drove the beasts away. Then they all set towards our city. Okay, so we got what? 4 children, 19 workers... wait, 19 engineers? Alright, well, now we will go back. 7 hours. I hope we have enough food, but we'll take care of that. Let's finish our current research, shall we? Our goal is still to find the other settlement, but don't worry, we will do that. So now we assign some people here. 9 engineers. Where are the actual engineers assigned right now? Right here. Okay. 5 in the medical post. 5 in the workshop. They obviously need to stay there. But we can move 1 regular worker from the coal pile and move him to the sawmill. That works. Okay, so that takes care of the wood. Now we need to take care of the coal and maybe get more food. We still got well over 1000 coal in the coal piles, meaning we should be more than fine. 168 in this one. Yeah, we got something like 1100. That's still plenty. Alright. Research will be finished soon. That will unlock the next tier. Carry on then. 190, 180 food. Yeah, I think our next research should be food related. I could just build a 3rd hunter's hut, but I don't really want to. We can do better than that. We need to wait until tomorrow to finish the research. And scouts have returned. Okay then. So, where are we going next? Observatory, sturdy shelter. Let's check out the shelter. 22 hours. Alright. I'm keeping an eye on the food. Alright. So, how's that research? We just need to wait a few hours. I mean, we could always use emergency shift in the workshop, but I don't want to abuse that too much, because it does have consequences. Now, we are going to need more shelters. We got 15 people sick. We might actually need another medical post. That's what I'm thinking. And we probably will, yeah. How many resources do we need for that? 25 wood. Well, we have the wood. You know what? Yeah, let's build one, because we are definitely going to need that. It is about to get warmer. Alright guys, come on. And we can grab another low. So now we could get the care house, if we want to. Right here. That will unlock the care house, which requires 30 wood. Up to 20 gravely ill and amputees are cared for here, receiving halved food rations. So the gravely ill are kept alive in the care houses, and the residents of care houses eat half as much, and hope will rise slightly. I think we're going to grab that. I don't see anything else that should be prioritized at the moment. So let's unlock the care house. And we will build it, don't worry. Now, research is about to finish. 28% at the moment. And we got more people to assign to jobs. One more to the coal pile. Enable the heater. And we can send more to the other coal pile. We might as well start gathering that. Alright, sounds good. Now, I am keeping an eye on the food. Drawing boards researched, okay then. So now we can research the hothouse. A few hardy crops can be grown here, supplying up to 30 raw food per day. That will require the steam core, but we do have one, and I think this will be a pretty good use for it. We do have some other options, like coal mining, but we can get the coal thumper, because the coal mine also requires steam cores. We will get more later, but right now we only have one. We got a sawmill upgrade, we got the wall drill, which again also requires a steam core. Alright, let's unlock the hothouse. That will take care of the food. Okay, carry on. 10 hours for our scout to arrive at his destination. Wood crates depleted. Alright then. Let's gather some steel, because we are going to need steel for a lot of things. It won't go to waste. Mild frostbite. Are there any wood crates still? Actually, yeah, there are a few more. 75 wood left in this one. Alright. Good enough. Yep, we got 2 gravely ill people. So, how about that care house? It requires 30 wood. Alright, let's build it then. I mean, that's why we unlocked it to begin with. Research is already halfway done. Still wreckage depleted. Okay then. Care house promise fulfilled. Hope rises. Coal pile, yeah, we can send some people there. So there's the care house. We can see there are already 16 people in there, out of 20. This will indirectly help our food. No roof over our heads. Right, we'll need to provide shelter. For 18 people. Heating might be a problem, because we already have tents filling the inner ring. Well, alright, let's build some anyway. We got the wood, so there's that. Alright, one more tent in here, and then one more outside. Where's the street? I think we'll need to build one more street. I want it to be as close to the generator as possible. So actually, we are going to need one street. Hold on though. There will be a slight gap actually. I don't think we can avoid it easily. Well, technically, we could build a street like this. And that's perfectly fine. Yeah, that works. I don't want to waste any space. We already wasted a tiny little bit of space over here. Carry on then. Research should finish today. Actually, no, tomorrow. Maybe we should enable emergency shift. To build the hothouse a little bit faster. We got 100 food rations. Now we should be okay. It's about to get warmer, so then we'll be able to turn off the extra heaters. And our scout has arrived, and we finished the tent. So that should fulfill the promise. Oh, apparently we need one more. Alright. So explore. The trail leads to another city. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. A signpost by the trail points in 2 directions. London, almost 2000 miles, and home, 27 miles. Site discovered, steel bridge. And we got another steam core. Also 100 food and almost 200 wood. So we can keep exploring further, or we can go back to the city to drop the supplies. I think I'm going to drop the supplies, because we might need the food. It is dropping pretty rapidly. Mind you, we will need 18 hours to actually arrive. But then we can check out the observatory. So that is what we are going to do. And apparently we need one more tent. Alright, fine, one more tent it is then. Carry on then. 66 food, yeah, we definitely need to come back. And then build the hothouse before we run out of food. I'm almost considering a third hunter's hut on top of the actual hothouse. Well, maybe. It is an option. It needs 15 workers. I might actually grab one. Let's extend that street a little bit. So I think we'll do it like this. Yep. And then we can connect it to the inner ring. 29 food. Yeah, our scout will arrive back at the city just in time. In fact, we will run out of food temporarily, which is fine. Maybe we should have used the emergency shift, but there's not much point doing it anymore. We are only a few hours away now. Because free time is about to end. One more hour or so. There, we got 30 raw food now, that's from the hunter's hut. And it's getting warmer. We should be able to turn off the extra heating. That was the cookhouse. It is still chilly. Let's wait. There, 8 AM. So research should be finishing right about now. There it is. Alright, let's pause. And we'll build the hothouse immediately. That is pretty big. So where do we place it? That is an excellent question. I don't want it to use too much space. But I also don't want it to be too far away from the actual generator. Base heating level 1. Yeah, it should be fairly close to the generator. So how about right here? We'll just build a quick street. Sounds good to me. So something like this. Scouts have returned. 100 food rations, 1 steam core, and 200 wood. Let's pause and we'll send him to the observatory. Off you go. And now we can build the hothouse. Right here. That shit will be done soon enough. And we should pick new research. Steam cores. We have just used our first steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city, so let's hope that our scouts find them during their expeditions. Yes, let's hope. Now, what is the next research going to be? We can upgrade the medical post, which is not a bad idea. We are getting more and more people. I'm thinking we should unlock the coal tamper, because if we run out of coal, that is obviously going to be a disaster. How much more do we have left? 400 in that pile. Then we have 2 more piles. This might seem like a lot, but it's better to unlock it early. Rather than do it when it's already too late. Okay. So now we need food. We need more food before we run out. There we go. So we'll send the engineers. And that will do. It's chilly, which is fine. I think we can turn off the heater now. Yes, we can. And there was one more somewhere. Oh yeah, at the care house? No. At the medical post. Here. And the other medical post. So this should be fine. We can check the temperature overlay. Like so. Is this fine? It seems fine. We will get a warning once it stops being fine. Alright, so things are going well. We still got 12 homeless people and 20 sick. But that's not too bad. And another event. A note of thanks. Someone has left a note at the care house. It reads, "Thank you. With all the work we have to do, It's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this make life a little easier for all of us. Okay, and I think this will be a good moment to make a cut, so I'm going to continue in the next episode. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, leave a like if you did, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.